Hi there and welcome to day 6 of me walking along the Great North Road, and today I resume from the last point on my last video in the south of Stevenage in an area called Roebuck. This used to be a nice little village and it's now been swarmed into the metropolitan of Stevenage New Town, bordering the suburb of Broadwater, which was also a village around here. Anyway, right behind me is the Roebuck Inn, and that used to be one of Dick Turpin's famous halts. When horse and carts used to come along here, and used to hide out there and, you know, jump out of them and hands up in the air, money or your life, that sort of palaver. So that is the Roebuck Inn behind me. Today I'm walking all the way straight through Stevenage, and it's about 4 miles long. Going to tick off some Cask Marque pubs and maybe some other pubs on the way. So let's have some fun. As you can see, there's the old sign of the Roebuck Inn. It's even got Turpin's restaurant still on there, in honour of Dick Turpin. However, this place is now an Indian restaurant. Right, so Stevenage, new town, first new town in the UK, 1946. It was approved by UK government after the Second World War, you know, that small disagreement which happened in Europe 1939 to 1945. Anyway, Stevenage was basically completed in the early 50s, combining the villages of Stevenage itself, Charles, Sheppel, Bedwell, Broadwater, Roebuck, St Nicholas, to name a few. So yeah, so Stevenage. So I'm in the south part of Stevenage, just coming into the raw retail parts of Roebuck and Roy Meg. This is the London Road. This is the old Great North Road. But before that, the horse and cart track basically was this part of the road here, and then it went through the retail parts for some reason before rejoining the London Road near Six Hills Way, which I will tell you more about in a minute. But however, there's a lot of history in the town of Stevenage. I'm not going to mention it all in this video. I don't want another 16-minute video of me blabbering away, so it'll all be in my travel blog. So check out my blog. And for all those who want to know, Stevenage, it is the town I live in, but I was born in nearby Hitchin, went to school in nearby Hitchin, but I like to say I'm bred in Stevenage. I support the local football team, Stevenage FC. A lot of my cousins, uncles and aunties live in Stevenage after they emigrated from the beautiful southeast of England, places like Kent and Epsom, to name a few. God knows, my dad travelled so many places because of my grandmother. She just loves moving house, so I couldn't tell you the house is in order, but anyway, they eventually landed up in the Stevenage area. So yep, let's carry on walking. Just on the outskirts of the town centre are 6 small hills. This is what we call Six Hills. Obviously there's a road nearby called Six Hills, but these are actually burial mounds from the Roman times. I think they've already been dug up, looked in, nothing much was found, but apparently they exist from the Romans. So this is probably the oldest historical fact about Stevenage. Just next to the Six Hills there is a cycle track, and this used to be part of the Great North Road for the horse and carts and maybe the early versions of car vehicles driving along here. Over behind the burial mounds is the London Road, which is the Great North Road before the A1 bracket M, closed bracket M, was opened in the early 60s. Now, as you can see, this is the Great North Road, just coming into the town centre at the police station. However, there's still part of the old Great North Road still in existence, well, it still exists and used by the police. Hang on, I'll quickly show you. So next to the police station there's actually a bridge there on the cycle track, but what is it for? So basically, next to the one of the smallest dual carriageways in England, the A road, I mean A1072, it's this bit. This is actually part of the old Great North Road, and then it goes into the police station. I'm not allowed to film there, but it goes that way, the Great North Road, over that dual carriageway into the town. But I'm going to quickly divert because the first pub, which is also on Cask Marque, is the old post office in the Stevenage New Town. So now I've just gone through Tesco's car park And this part of the old Great North Road is unfortunately disappeared, but they built a bridge for pedestrians to go into the oldest part of Stevenage. So yeah, I'm just at one end of the high street of Stevenage, the southern end I like to call it, and God, my hair's taken a soaking from that rainstorm we just had. And this part of Stevenage used to probably had about 20 pubs along the high street back in the day. I think I've counted 8 or 9, I don't know, but a lot of these are on Cask Marque as well. So I'm just going to quickly show you the photos and what I've been drinking. And there's also a brewery tap room here as well, Six Hills Brewery, so that's worth checking out as well. So yeah, let the fun begin. So I've just gone through the high street of Stevenage, and this is the Great North Road. They've actually done some works along it recently, brand new cycle track and new paths. Wow, we're going up in the world here, Stevenage. But this is just behind the Leicester Hospital. As you can see, I'm 32 miles away from London and 5 miles from the next town of Baldock, where my parents live. So yeah, this is the Great North Road, and there's a pub just there, that white building, Marquis of Granbury. That's where I'm going to finish up today's walk.